Skill sets and resumes are just part of getting a job. Your personal appearance at the interview can be a big factor, too.
The wrong body language might betray you. Fox 35's David Martin now on the subtle cues you need to know to help land that new job.
You might as well be under a microscope in that job interview from the moment you walk in the door, says body language expert Susan Constantine.
When you come in the door, don't turn your back to the person that's behind you. It's disrespectful, and you just don't want to break contact.
So instead,
take your hand and reach it around and close the door behind you.
While you're at it, only carry in your resume.
When we carry so many things in our hands, we tend to look disorganized, so you want to come streamlined.
Don't be a chair chump.
When you're sitting back and you're relaxed, you tend to slump. Sit in the middle of the chair and slightly bend forward. And that also gives you a stronger, more vertical line, which gives you more projection.
Even the legs can't be overlooked. Susan says men should keep them shoulder apart and flat on the ground, and women should lean the legs to one side. Now, about those hands.
This is our frame. We don't want to go outside that frame. And oftentimes I've interviewed people, and they've gone through this scenario, and they're moving their hands this way, and they're going across their face, and they're moving their hands about. It makes them look like they're flighty.
Also, keep them off your face and never point.
Because it's very derogatory.
In fact, just hold your hands in your lap.
Unless you're at a table, then of course it's more important to keep your hands out here. And the reason why I say that is because open and honesty means you're putting everything out up front and you're not hiding anything under a table.
So where do you keep your eyes? Well, think of a triangle.
Look at the tip of the nose as a triangle going up towards the eyes, and don't go any further than that.
Susan recommends that if you agree with something in the interview, nod the noggin only 3 times.
Anything more than that means, you know what, I'm agreeable to anything that you have to say, and they just keep bobbing their head.
She estimates 3 out of 4 people have lousy handshakes. You might know them as the knuckle cruncher or the wet fish.
We want to give the confident handshake, and that is just opening your hand up, pressing lightly, grabbing hold of the hand, and just pressing down.
3 small shakes will do. And here's a secret for women. Wear a pin or scarf with the company colors. It might just say,
hey, we're in connection with one another. We are totally in harmony with one another.
They're all subtle signs you can control that might get you the offer. In Orlando,
I don't think they work.
David Martin.
I know they work.
Fox 35 News.
All right, one more suggestion from Susan. When looking at the interviewer, keep your eyes on him or her for about 8 seconds. Then don't be afraid to look away for a quick 2 seconds. It will prevent awkward staring.